Struggles in looking for a Filipiñana wedding dress when you are abroad. Number one, honestly, there's really a lack of options available. I tried searching for Filipiñana wedding dresses specifically, but these are the Filipiñanas that I found. They are beautiful and traditional, but they don't really feel very bridal to me. So even if there are options available, they're not very diverse. They usually come in boleros. So this is beautiful. I want to honor my traditions and at the same time incorporate a modern take on it. And I'm not saying that this is ugly. I just want to clarify that there are some brides that this will align with their vision, and then there are some that, like myself, won't align with their vision. And most of them don't come in a ivory or white version. They come in this beigey color. And what happens is, because there's a color mismatch, if you're gonna pair it with a wedding dress, it doesn't necessarily have harmony with each other. This is what it looks like on a full look. This I really love. I feel like this is something that I would wear if I was a guest on a Filipino wedding, or maybe attending something a bit more semi-formal. Again, with that mismatch in color, which is, it's not white, so it doesn't feel much of a bridal look. It is very traditional, and brides evolve. And a lot of us brides, our pain point is we want to honor tradition and at the same time feel like us. We want to feel like you. There's not a lot of sizing availabilities. I was in between the size medium and large, and the medium was too small for my hips. Large is just so big on me. Forced to take the large even though it's not my size, just because it's what's available to me. Nothing kills an outfit more than a bad fit, and this is a bad fit on me because the sizing is not available. I'm just trying to highlight how difficult it is for Filipino brides to look for Filipiñana wedding dresses that honors the tradition, honors the culture, and at the same time honors who they are as a woman and expressing who they are through their style. What is Maria Gabriela Couture here to do is to merge that. We want tradition and culture, and we want to have representations of who we are, our style, and in our modern self. And we merge that. My goal for you is for you to have an informed decision, to know what your options are in the Filipiñana wedding dress world. And I want you to be confident and know how to navigate your search for Filipiñana wedding dresses. People who import the Filipiñanas from the Philippines to abroad, they might not have that background of sewing or the technical stuff to make a dress high quality. And that is so important because when I was just looking at this is brand new and it's already falling apart a bit. I wanted to make this an educational content for you as a bride who's doing your research. I want to make sure that if you decide to buy something, you know everything that you need to know and you are informed. You are well informed. So just something to take note of, that craftsmanship is important as well when you're ordering your wedding dress, especially if you're wanting to have your wedding dress be as an heirloom, as part of your legacy that you can give to your children, give to your daughter. Aside from that, there are no customizations available because you're only left with whatever is available. And what's available is already so limited. There's really little, very little room to dream of your Filipiñana wedding dress. And that is when you are forced to either settle and not have a Filipiñana anymore for your day, even though deep in your heart you know that's what you want, or you're forced to get into that stressful situation of you're abroad, you're working, you're living your life, and you're planning a wedding, which could already be so stressful for a lot of Filipino brides, but you have now to look for a wedding dress in the Philippines while you're abroad. And most of you don't have connections in the Philippines because you might have already grown up in abroad. So how can you actually do it? A friend or your mom's friend or your lola's friend that knows someone and they know someone and they know someone. And then there's so many middle persons between you and the designer. you're left feeling confused, stressed out. Is your dress gonna come in time? Is your dress gonna look the way you want it to look like? So it's just that really stressful journey. Flying back home, it costs money, it costs time and energy, and at the end of it, it's like a hit or miss. Listen to what a recent MGC bride, Micah, have to say about this.
Because what made you go the custom route?
The customer, kasi feeling ko kapag nag-order ka sa Philippines, feeling, kasi ang worry ko dun is yung sizing. Ang kausap mo is like your family member, tapos yung family member mo, meron, sila pa yung kakausap dun sa mga, parang ang daming middlemen. I cannot rely on them. Dadating pa yun is like a day before the wedding, probably. Wala kasing uuwi during that time. We've had issues kasi, yun nga nangyari doon sa barong ng mga groomsmen. They're smaller, yeah.
Oh my gosh, but they took the measurements,
Yeah,
diba?
exactly.
And stressful.
And stressful kasi like,
Parang yung, aside from the dress and the look of it, yung security na, it's the right
it's like,
size.
exactly.
But the number
Right.
one is, you have to have direct contact with
Right.
the designer. Kasi that's when it gets very, very tricky and you're set for disappointment.
Yeah.
It's expensive time-wise then.
Exactly, I have shift work, so mahirap take time off work.
Stress.
And stress talaga.
Let's put that stress here.
Okay.
You'll probably end up abandoning your dream of wearing a Filipiñana wedding dress. But you know in your heart that something is missing. Your culture, who you are, is missing. But that's why Maria Gabriela Couture is here. You can have culture and beauty and your style at the same time while you are abroad and without having to go with the stress of traveling back home. Get to wear your culture and feel beautiful and confident on your day with something like this, with a Maria Gabriela Couture gown. I have helped brides who are from the US, from New Zealand, from Australia, Canada, and the UK, and everywhere else in the world. For my New Zealand and Australian brides, get the experience of having to meet me here in my studio, get to have your in-person fittings, a personalized dream dress journey that you will not forget. And for my international brides, whether you're from the US, Canada, the UK, or anywhere else in the world, I have made an excellent and continually perfecting the international experience for your dream dress journey. Without the stress, just happiness, joy, and personalized dream dress to celebrate you and your love. Leave your legacy. Feel beautiful. Bring your culture with you on your big day. And don't settle for less than what your vision is.